So I'm Paul Collier and I'm the vicar here at Copleston Church. The Copleston came about as an ecumenical partnership when the local United Reformed Church congregation, known as Hanover Chapel, teamed up with St Saviour's Church of England parish, and the vision from the very beginning was by selling off one building, they were able to refurbish this building and combine a community centre with the worship area. At the start, the vision was all about youth work, and the centre was specifically designed to provide youth work 5 nights a week. Over time, the centre's had to adapt to the changing funding environment and also the changes to the local population. So we've had various phases, but we now, our flagship project is called the Creative Therapies project, which provides a range of community-based services for people with mental health concerns. And the really terrific thing about the project is that by being in a community centre, it's very easy for people to drop into. There isn't the stigma associated with accessing clinical national health provision, and we're able to give people across the spectrum of mental health the support they need to stay well. So people can have quite severe distress and trauma that they're recovering from, or they can be people who are just a little bit isolated and need somewhere to sit down and have a game of Scrabble once a week. And by providing that range of opportunities and range of services, it means people are able in quite a gentle way to reconnect with the local community. We have so services that operate from something as simple as a cooking class, which provides people as well with healthy eating information, right up to a counselling service and other psychotherapeutic activities like an art therapy group and a music session.
So the Creative Therapies project is a large mental health project based here at the community centre, and it's designed to offer services to people in Southwark and close to the borders of Southwark, so the neighbouring boroughs, with what we like to call mental health concerns. So we use that phrase a lot. Part of it is because we want to make sure that people know that it's quite an open project. So our idea is that everybody has mental health, everybody has concerns about them at some point, so anybody can come and access our services. It also means that it lets us show people that the people that use our services have quite a wide range of needs around their mental health. So that includes people that have sort of long-term acute mental health problems, to somebody who's just struggling for a bit at the moment, or local residents who are a bit isolated and need somewhere to go and to meet people. We've designed the services so that people have somewhere to meet. So a lot of the services that people had in the borough have disappeared. So around mental health services, the day centres have closed, a lot of other local charities have closed, and so people don't have a lot of places to go and meet others. The other thing that we like to do is to be able to introduce music and food and exercise, to have a sort of a very holistic approach to how we address people's well-being.
As a community centre, a little bit off the beaten track, it is always a struggle to keep the balance between charging people enough money so that we can keep our services running and we can pay for the running costs of the building, and balancing that against not trying to charge so much that it no longer is effectively a community resource. So we're always struggling to make ends meet. We operate with a very small staff, and as the vicar I have to have quite a lot of time available week by week to see that the centre's properly managed and able to operate. So we are always desperate for more money, and the Bishop's Lent appeal has the potential to offer us a huge boost in terms of making sure we can cover our core costs and keep the building open to the community. Being a late Victorian church building, it's also one that needs an awful lot of money spent on it over the next 2 or 3 years. So every extra pound that we can raise will certainly be put to good use.